Hey Internet, this is Gunter with MiniMishaps Games, and today we're going to be looking at our focus piece for the month of January. So many of you out there already know I have sort of a soft spot for lizard folk and reptilian animalians in general. And so for January, we are going to be painting up this figure from Heroforge. And the story is that for my birthday last year in September, my sister gave me a Heroforge gift card. And I got a bunch of STLs when they were on sale, including this lizard folk. And so essentially, I have aspirations of maybe someday trying out Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and I also have these delusions of grandeur about being able to create an army that isn't Games Workshop pieces and models. Don't tell them that my plan is that, but I can't afford those kinds of models, so my plan is to sort of cobble together as best I can, or make from scratch my first army that I can at least learn how to play the game on. And so this for this miniature, I have used more of a Seraphon color scheme than the regular kind of darker D&D lizard folk. So I love that it's got more brights in it. I'm really happy how the wash turned out there. So what you're seeing there is I basically just add water to whatever paint to make it into a wash. It's usually black or dark red or dark green. And so I thought the black wash turned out really good. I liked, this was a combination of pot paints that I've had, craft paints from a million years ago, and the game color paints. So it's just this, I just like almost everything about this model. I like how the little gold worked on the eyes, and I like how the base worked. And so I basically did brown on the dirt cobbles there, and then a black around the edging of it. The gold trident with the black wash took on a really neat sort of, not rust really, because gold doesn't rust like that, but just a weathered old piece, which is sort of commanding and powerful in and of itself. I really like the way all the claws turned out, and the headdress, and really this is one of the only times yet where the highlighting or the washing didn't cancel the other one, and they both worked to do what I was going for. I really like I lightened up the goblin green so that it was kind of a seaweed for the armor and clothing, and that worked really good. I like the way all the shells, there's shells on the base and there's shells in the armor, and there's the shoulder plate there. And so here's the highlights going on. I went back and touched up a couple of spots that got too highlighted and turned white, and I went back in with a lightened up mix of teal and white to get that skin tone highlight back in. And this is going to be a really neat piece, even if I don't ever get to do the Warhammer thing, because it's really a commanding lizard folk. Even within just the D&D, the other lizard folk, this one's going to be probably a recurring villain or a recurring NPC, just because of how neat it turned out. So, last time, there hasn't been a last time, this is the first of our monthly Friday Fri-lights for a focus piece for the month. So this is the first. If you like this, let us know so we can we'll continue. We'll definitely at least have one focus one for February, Alright, let's pull up that finished piece here. If you like the work that we're doing, definitely subscribe. You can support us on Patreon or buy me a coffee, and we can't do it without you guys. We really appreciate the support. So it is Friday. If you come back on Sunday, we'll be working with some clear stuff. We're making a mold. And then on Monday is our Roy G. Biv challenge number 13 of our random challenges with the big box of random. Thanks, Internet.